Hey, this is gonna be a weird, different type of vlog. I'm not used to. I'm usually used to doing gaming or some other weird stuff. But holy crap, I gotta shave. But I want to talk a little bit about being duly diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It's something I'm getting used to. It's been about 2 months since I was diagnosed with type 2. And I just want to explain a little bit of just how I've felt. Wow, God, I can't, like, I'm doing hand signals and it's not even in camera. So how I felt, or how I'm feeling going through this change in my body with type 2 diabetes, and what's different, and getting used to adjustments and everything. So one thing I've noticed is you definitely have to force yourself to eat more. If you're a night owl like I am, you used to eat like maybe breakfast, and then dinner, um, or evening or whatever. But you definitely have to eat more square meals a day. You snack on stuff. Your body's gonna feel it. You're gonna feel a change. You can get jittery. Sometimes you can get a little bit moody, or you can just feel a little anxious. Your stomach might hurt a little bit. Me, I just feel strange. I just feel like I'm hungry. I just feel like I'm in a fog a little, kind of, yeah. So it's probably different for everybody. So that's how I feel. And then you definitely you feel jittery. Like I feel jittery if I don't, when I don't eat or have a snack or something. Um, and then snacking could be anything from like a sugar-free pudding, or some applesauce with no sugar. With cinnamon's okay. They say cinnamon's bad for you, but actually cinnamon is good for you. You get the good natural cinnamon sticks, the ones that come in a container. That cinnamon is actually awesome. It's good for your diabetes, actually. Um, but you should try to put your meals, chickens, make your meals to be all the food groups. Have the protein, have some veggies, fruit for dessert, or side dish, have a part of a salad maybe. Um, some grains. So you want to just include all that into whatever meal you're making, if you can. Like, if just pretend it is targets, and you want to aim for as many of those targets as possible in one single dish for each meal, at least. Um, and I mean, there's things that you don't have to give up, like pizza. Cauliflower pizza is actually freaking awesome. I love cauliflower pizza now. I get it from Biology, and it's amazing. It doesn't raise my blood sugar up that much at all, really. Um, I Another thing I want to talk about is I take metformin and Januvia. Um, for a while, when I was taking metformin at the very beginning, it was screwing up my eyes bad. My eyes were horrible. Like, everything was, I would all of a sudden be, looking at stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, like blurry, like ink blots and stuff. And I mentioned it to my doctor, and I basically was told to, cut back on it if it gets worse, but you should go see an eye doctor. And I really do need to go see an eye doctor. It's probably been a decade. but yeah, dealing with type 2, you gotta make sure you take your insulin. You need to work. You need to make it a point. Make it as important as going to work. For those that like going to work or need to go to work, you want to make your insulin at a certain time if you can, or just wrap it around when your meal times are. Think of meals, think of your insulin, your medication. You want it. You want to, if you could adjust your insulin if your doctor says take a certain standard amount, definitely do that. Some people take insulin to adjust according to what their blood sugar is. Um, so that's something to keep in mind, is make sure you take your insulin. Um, if it's short-term insulin or long-lasting insulin, for sure. I know I have trouble sometimes with my long-lasting insulin. I'll be like, my days off at like night, be so tired, and I'll probably take a nap in the evening and wake up at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then I'll be like, man, I need to take that nighttime insulin before crashing out again. And so you just gotta force yourself to take insulin. You could whiff it. I take like a one of the diabetic shakes that they have, Glucerna or something like that. That's like replaces the whole meal, which should only use once a day. Do not, those shakes should not be like your whole meal plan for a day. That's like, I take it before I go to work when I wake up at nighttime, because I work overnights, in case nobody knows. I will wake up and then do my metformin tablet for the night, and then take it with the Glucerna shake before I go to work. And I know breakfast, you gotta eat big, or you're supposed to go big with breakfast, but I change that up on my days off. I'll go big for breakfast, but it just depends. At least, get some kind of protein, some minerals in there with your metformin. I've been lucky enough to be told that I don't have to do the mealtime insulins shots, injections or whatever. I just have to do the long-lasting one that's before going to sleep. So, but if you do need to take the mealtime insulin, at least do it until what your doctor says. Take it until your sugar levels have come down to where they should be. They should, between 80, 130, 150, somewhere around there. Definitely not above 200 or 180, I would say. Hell, I mean, try to keep it around like less than 150 if you can. And then also, you probably think like, oh, they can't have candy or sugars anymore. There is some good sugar-free candy. Reese's Pieces makes an awesome sugar-free little peanut butter cups, Also, licorice. Red Vines makes an awesome sugar-free licorice. Not sure if Twizzlers does it too. Red Vine has her back. Twizzlers like, screw it. There's, sometimes I'll go into keto stuff and get like keto chocolate chip cookies or whatever, anything that's like low in sugar, low in carbs. That's like the main point, I mean, you have tortillas, replace buns and whatnot with tortillas. I'll do that. Put crunchy peanut butter and banana, roll it up into a tortilla, basically like a breakfast burrito, more or less. And you can add blueberries or whatever in there, or even like some oatmeal, which is awesome. And just have that as a snack or breakfast, So, but like for me, the last couple months going through this, you gotta keep on it. It could get expensive. My insulin, my long-lasting insulin is around $95, and I think that's because the insurance doesn't cover it. Covers everything else pretty much, but insulin is not there. So, I mean, which, I would probably blow $95 on some stupid video game or a bunch of other junk that I don't need for, and insulin will last you like 2 months, about that. So, unless you got to like take it like all the time, like me all the time, it won't last. But that's about it. I'm not sure what else I want to talk about. Just, just how you feel. If you feel it, you feel it in your body that you need to eat. You need to go for it. Even at work, always they say, like, I was told at the hospital, have like a snack on you, or have like some piece of chocolate or something if your sugar goes low, to raise it up a little bit. Conveniently, there's a what do you call it, vending machine in our break room, so it's easy access. Get something to snack on. But that's something you have to look out for, is make sure if your sugar goes too low, you've been like working your ass off all day or night, and you forget about your sugar levels. Just drink a soda real quick, or even though if you're trying to stay away from soda, have some chocolate, have a freaking lifesaver. I don't know. Do whatever you gotta do. You gotta make sure you gotta keep on it. You gotta keep that balance. It is a task, and living with diabetes is a chore, but it doesn't have to be a chore. Honestly, it's a step towards well-being, good well-being. It's like, since then I've felt better. I've done more cooking, like more cooking meals since then, and I've like loved it. I loved different ways of baking chicken, grilling chicken, doing different cuts of beef, vegetables, adding vegetables to different meats to make some awesome stuff. And it's experimental. It's like being a scientist, and your body is the subject, and you are trying to keep it going, keeping it strong, and that's what you should be doing. So that's all I want to talk about. This is Joey Slasher for Slasher Guys Fire Studios, also for the Remedy Gaming EXP gaming channel, and also a bunch of other stuff on Facebook. God, I have so many damn pages. But this is Joey, who has type 2 diabetes, and I want all you that recently got diagnosed to definitely take care of yourselves, and be nice to other people too. World is full of a-holes right now, and we could all use people to be nice. So, yeah, that's all. Peace out.